So just to finish up with you guys on this LED product, right here is a metal fin on these LED bulbs, and that's what displaces the heat from the driver so they don't burn up. The other thing that's nice about them is they are guaranteed for 2-year life or 2-year warranty as far as time and material, and we would go ahead and retrofit those at no cost if we had an issue during that 24 months. This is assuming that you didn't have a direct or an indirect hit with lightning, also that you didn't have any surges that happened to brown out or something from Excel or wherever your power provider is. And there's ways we can check on that too. But this LED product, let's say you relamp that fixture right there with fluorescent. If you go T8, you might spend about 50 bucks. If you go T12, it might be about $60. So if you go LED, you're probably going to be about $100 to $110. Bottom line, you're not going to have to retrofit this for the rest of my career. So the nice thing about that is that your payback can be considered also not only on just not relamping them every 2 to 3, 4 years, but also the fact that you're not buying bulbs, and also the fact that T12s are starting to become non-existent over time. You'll have to go to T8s, and then you have to retrofit that whole entire fixture. And a wrap like that, that's a pretty simplistic one, but you're still going to spend close to $80 to $100 easily just for a new fixture, and you don't need to if it's in good shape. But the other thing keeping in mind, guys, is that the wattage, those bulbs are 32 watts a piece on a T8, and so that's 64 watts for one light that ballast is burning. These are running 20, so that's 40 watts for 2. And if you did the math on that, that's 1/3. So if you did your whole house, you'd have to retrofit your whole home. But if you just looked at the fixtures that you have for this style, or even if you did your can lights, because we can get you your bar bulbs, your single A19s, your par 30, your 38, and your 40 style can bulbs, floodlights, candle tier bulbs, we can get all that in LED. And if we did, and you look at that, you may save about 50% on your lighting just from that being on. So you have to remember your electrical bill is going to go down as well. So when I retrofitted my whole house, and that was about 2.5 years ago, it was about $900, but I bought about 90 bulbs, and I have a lot of can lights. So when I retrofitted my whole home, though, right now we're saving on average about $25 on electrical a month. But we also homeschool, and when the kids are, and my wife are home quite a bit. But if you think about $25 times 12, you do the math, you're going to be, about 350 bucks a year, and then you times that out about 3 years. My payback would be about 36 months. Beyond the fact that I'm not retrofitting now these incandescent bulbs and these CFLs and these halogens that get kind of expensive. So if I'm not retrofitting those bulbs, my payback might be about 2.5 years. So about this summer, my payback's already back, and so I've got now another 15 years until my bulbs are going to burn out, if not more. So the other thing, one last thing, guys, about LED is that they run great when you have high voltage in the home. They also run wonderful in the hot and the cold. I've had some outside of my house, the 2 that I first put in 4 years ago, and I've never had an issue. And we've had some 0-degree temperature this last 2 winters, and we've had some very hot summers, and I've not had one issue with my LEDs. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Hopefully that helps you out.